course, of course, of course. Beautiful. All right, you guys, let's get started. There's still some people rolling through, yet we're going to get the show on the road. So let me first introduce myself. My name is Joel Cochran. I am the co-owner of Proclivity. I've been a health and fitness coach for well over 10 years. And now I have the wonderful opportunity to work with Coach Emily as we help people with their nutrition and their identity. There's two pieces, and we're going to be talking about that today. It's important. We could have the best plan, yet if we don't identify with that plan or identify with ourselves in the future self, we're dead in the water. We're dead in the water. Coach Emily, tell them a little bit about you.
Yeah. So hello to all who I do not know, and welcome to those I do know. Thanks for coming. I am the nutrition side of Proclivity. So I'm a functional nutritional therapy practitioner. And so I help with all things nutrition alongside Joel with the lifestyle piece. So if you guys have any questions today throughout this meeting specific to nutrition, I will be happy to answer those. I will be helping Joel with answering your guys' questions in the chat box. So anytime you have a question about anything, there's no silly questions here. Please feel free to pop it in the box. And yeah, welcome.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, you guys, we're going to get this show on the road. We're going to be asking you to work through that chat box. If you don't have the ability because you're on your phone or you're driving, so on and so forth, that's okay. You are going to get a lot out of this just listening to it. You being able to write it down is important because this is a replicable system. We are going to do it year after year. So we're going to get straight into it. If you have the ability, what I want you to do is I want you to write in the chat box, where are you calling from? And what's one of your favoriteest songs? You know, that song that just gets you going, right? That gets you moving. What is that song? So I want you to put where are you calling in from and that song that just, man, you just connect with it. You just, it gets you moving, maybe brings a tear to your eye. And you'll see why I'm asking you that here in just a bit. No judgment. No judgment here, you guys. What if it's Britney Spears, okay, Jonathan, it's totally cool, man. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Reno, Sparks, Ontario. So awesome.
One Republic.
Portland.
Unconditional Love, Tupac. Okay, that's completely different, Jonathan, than Britney Spears. I see what you did there. You're like, I'm not gonna let you know I love Britney Spears. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Awesome. You guys, welcome. Super happy to have you guys here. Like I said, you're going to need a pen and a piece of paper, and we're going to be getting to work here. Ideally, we're going to be setting your goals for the next year. We're going to create a very dynamic identity to those goals so that you actually want to accomplish them. Okay. Yet let's do this. Let's first start off. Why do goals not work? Let me give you guys some percentages. 92% of people who set goals in the beginning of the year will not accomplish them. 92%. That's a massive percentage. There's something wrong there. It's like what we talk about when it comes to nutrition. 42% of America is obese, yet we spend $70 billion a year on diets. Wait a second. Something must be wrong here if we're spending that much money, yet obesity rates continue to climb. So we always like connecting the dots when it comes to that type of data. And another interesting piece is that 43% of people who set goals in the new year give them up within the first month. Like they're just gone. First month, gone. Goals are done. So 50% of people, almost 50% of people are going to be losing those goals. So I'm interested in you. Why have you given up on goals in the past? Or why have your goals not worked? Put it in the chat box. Is it because they're too big, or you're just not connected to them, or you had too many, or you don't like goals? Give us a little insight of why you believe that either your goals didn't work or why goals don't work in general. Put that in the chat box. Put that in the chat box. Rachel, that's a good one.
Perfectionism.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Put it in the chat box, right? Allie, busy life, self-limiting stories, lack of discipline, lack of a plan.
All or nothing, similar to perfectionism.
Yes, yes, yes. Too strict or ambitious. Yes, Sydney. Yes, yes, absolutely. This is so beautiful. Y'all are beautiful. This is going to work out fantastic. You know, one of the biggest reasons, and I'm going to ask you guys because I'm very curious because you guys gave me a lot of good stuff here. One of the big reasons why most people don't set their goals is because they don't write them down. Only 3% of people write their goals down. 3%, like I'm physically writing it down. Yet when you write it down, you get a 10x chance of actually hitting it. Do nothing else. Write it down. You 10 times the chance of actually hitting that. So I'm very curious. Do you guys have your goals written down from last year? Are they accessible right now, or either on a piece of paper, on a Google document? Yes or no? Yes or no? You could pull them up right now and be like, yep, here are my goals. I have them right here. No, 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 nope, no, nope, no.
Yes,
Allie, nice.
Monica.
Yep, yep. Awesome. Heck yes. Now, let me ask you this. Did you review your goals on January 1st, 2022? When it was a new year, did you review your goals and set new goals? Yes or no? Cool. This is giving a lot of good information. Michaela hit it in December. Nice, Michaela. Good, good. December or January, either one, either one. Beautiful, beautiful. Cool. Awesome, awesome. You know what I truly believe in? Deadlines, calendars, right? This is what I want you guys to do right now. Right now. I want you to pull out your calendar on your phone, on your laptop, and I want you to go to January 1st, that's a Sunday, 2023, or if you have a better date, like Michaela liked doing in December, go to that date right now. Block off a 90 minutes, because that's what we're doing right now, 90 minutes of time to review and to set your goals for 2023. See, because if we don't put it down, it's just not going to happen, you guys. We could have the best intentions. We can be incredibly smart. We can have all the things. Yet, if you don't put it down, it's not going to happen. So what I want you to do is I want you to put in your calendar. If you have the ability to do a notification, I want you to do a 7-day notification. So it's going to be a week advance notification. If you don't know how to do a notification, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Yet what we're doing already is setting you up to succeed for next year. Put it into your calendar. Put it into your calendar. It could be in January. It could be in December. Find the date that works best for you. The reason I said January 1st is because it's a Sunday. Great time to be able to wake up in the morning with a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you drink, and knock into them. And I'll give you guys the step-by-step of what I want you to do when it comes to how you're going to arrange this. So it's very easy to get back to. Cool. All right, let's dive in, you guys. One of the things that I have noticed, and I've helped many, many people through goals, is that when it comes to goals, watch closely now. Okay, when it comes to goals, this is what happens and tends to happen with a lot of people. Okay, it gets right in their face. They get so caught up in their goal that they can't see the forest through the trees. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is we're going to back away from whatever goals you have. Because when we're this close, what we can't see is that if we back up, we start creating a bigger and bigger peripheral. What we might actually see is beyond the forest, there's a mountain. And that mountain is what I actually want to get to. But when we're this close, we can't see anything that's right in front of us. I want to lose 10 pounds. I got to lose 10 pounds. That's what I have to do. I got to lose 10 pounds. And then I'm going to do a SMART goal and I'm going to put it down and it. But how do we know that that's what you actually want? Until we give a little space. So this is what I want you to do. I want you guys to write this down. And some of you guys may be familiar with this. This is called the should detox. I want you to write down, I should blank this year. And I want you to think broad. Like I said, we're going to back off. This is not the time to be specific. So I'll give you an example. I should travel this year. I should love this year. I should be more patient this year. Think broadly to yourself. Something that maybe has been on you. I feel like I'm really disorganized. I should be more organized this year, right? Think of the hell or the struggle you're going through right now that keeps kind of coming in the back of your mind. You know, you're just like, I should be more consistent. You know, I should be on time, right? Think of that. And I want you to put it down. If you're bold enough, put it in the chat box. Put what your I should blank this year. And you can put whatever you want in the middle of it. Doesn't have to be just one word. If you need to explain it a little bit more, that's fine. This is your guys' goals. Nice, Jack. Yep. Check it out, guys. If you're in the chat box, check it out. Nice. Cool. We're thinking broad. We're thinking outside, right? We're not super micro right now. I want you to do this for me now. I want you to say it out loud to yourself. Okay. If you want, people should be on mute. If you're not, we'll listen to you. And I want you to notice how it feels to say, I should lose weight. I should prioritize. I should be more calm. I should rest. Say it out loud. Then I want you to write down first feeling that comes to mind. The first feeling that comes to mind. Is it anxious? Is it nervous? Is it doubt? Is it fear? What is it? What is it? Write it down. Write it down. Okay. Now what I want you guys to do is we're going to go one below from what you just wrote. I want you to now go, I could blank this year. Whatever it is, I could blank this year. And you're going to see you may change a little bit what you put before should, right? I could rest more this year. Now I want you to recognize how that makes you feel. Is there a change from I should to I could? Is there a change from I should to I could? And why? Why is there a change from I should to I could? Is there a change? Maybe, maybe not. Moving right along. Now I want you to change it from I could to I can. I can be patient this year. I can exercise this year. I can travel this year. I can move this year. I can love this year. I can act this year. I can respond this year. We've now gone from I should, I could, I can. How does the I can feel? Is there a difference? Jack, from I should to I can, is there a feeling or a difference for you?
Absolutely. The I should, pressure and unlikely to happen. The I could, it's more optimistic and less pressure, the feeling for me. Then I can, it's empowering and more likely to happen. I take back control when I say I can.
So, what if we powered this up just a little bit more? Stay with me, Jack.
Yeah.
What if I said, "Hey, I can," and what was your blank? What was your
I can focus this year.
I can focus this year. Put a because at the end of it and answer it for us. Take your time, and the rest of you guys do the same. Put a because and answer it. Whatever it is that you have, put a because and answer it. And if you want to put your because, your statement, and your because in the chat, go for it. Jack, what do you got?
I said I can focus this year because the alternative would be more wasting of my time and energy.
Mm-hmm. What is it that you do want with your focus?
Yeah, it's a good question. I want to be able to develop more mastery in specific areas as opposed to being a dabbler.
Cool. So what if we change that?
Yeah.
Put that because to because I'm becoming a master. Or whatever to finish that sentence.
Yeah.
What's the difference from that first because to the second one?
The first one is it's close to negation. It's essentially focusing on what I don't want to happen again without putting a not in there. And the second one is what I actually want to happen. The result of the focus. Yeah, it's good.
Boom, boom. You guys see what we did there with Jack, and Jack knows, like, he's good with his language. We talk language a lot at Proclivity. Your words will take you to your destination because our words will point us in a direction. And if we repeat them, we're going to end up to a destination. Repetition is the mother of all skills, you guys. If you say not, because if I told you all to close your eyes right now and said, do not think about a pink elephant, what are you going to think about? Pink elephant. That's just the way our mind works. It's called your reticular activating system. It's meant to create truth and proof to the things that you say. So when you say something, your reticular activating system, it's connected to your hypothalamus. It goes, oh, we got to make that true. We got to make that true. Ever went to go buy a new car? What car did you start seeing all over town? That car. That's your reticular activating system. It will do the same thing with your words. And we're going to be working a little bit of word magic. And we just did, right, with Jack. And Jack, how much stronger does that feel with the switch of the words?
Yeah, it's hard to quantify it, but extreme, like 5-10 times more likely, more positive. Yeah, absolutely.
Because now we're painting a picture of Jack of him focus and mastering. He's now a master because he's created focus. We're painting a really cool vision and picture and identity of Jack. You guys see that? So take a look. When we say because, guys, when we say because, you get a 33% bump, a 33% bump in you actually making that happen because we're creating an identity to it. We're going, wait, because too often we say, yeah, I don't like that. Because, oh, now I have to explain myself. You're just clarifying it for your own self. Whether you want something or don't want something, put because. I want that because it's best for my health. Great. You've bought in. You've bought in. Last piece that I want you to do here. Check this out. We're going to change the sentence. And I want you to just write it out like this. This year is my year of, if it was Jack's example, focus. This year is my year of focus. So if initially you had a negation, right? And a negation is something you don't want. Switch it around. What do you want? I want you to put it in the chat box now. What is your year? This is called a theme. We're starting way back here, right? We're not starting with wham, right in our face. We're backing up. We're backing up. So if you have yours, put in the chat box. Put in the chat box. This year is my year of focus and mastery. Working less. This is my year of health. This is my year of time prioritization. Slowing down. Satisfaction. This is my year of health, Cody. Ooh, Kimberly, this is my year of expansion. Expansion. Nice.
Owning my own time.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlin.
Mm-hmm. What are we doing here, guys? We're telling that reticular activating system, hey, start looking for it. Start looking for expansion. Start looking for focus. Start looking for mastery. We don't even have to have a specific goal. And guess what you're going to do? You're going to start focusing more. You're going to start relaxing more. Because when those opportunities come, repetition is the mother of all skill. Now you guys will be repping this out. This is my year for me. This is my year of travel. So when opportunities come to travel, I go, this is my year of travel. I'm gone. Book the trip. Get in the car. Go to South Lake Tahoe. Go to Sacramento. Go up to Elko. Why? Because this is the year of travel. This is my year of travel. So now we have gotten this into your brain, and I want you to rep it out. Put it somewhere. Tell people. Put it on Instagram. Just let you guys know this is my year of focus, my year of expansion, my year of relaxation, my year of health. You will see by the end of the year, you will make 100 different decisions towards that. This is your theme. Come back to that each year. When it starts becoming October, November, December, your brain will start seeking out that new theme because there's going to be something that happens over this last year. Maybe you start getting a little discombobulated, disorganized. That theme will come up for next year. That theme will come up for next year. Perfect. So we're way out here. We created a theme, not something super specific, but now you have something to rep out. The reticular activating system is focused. So let's zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. I want you to write this down. Target, plan, identity. Target, plan, identity. The target is what you want to hit. It's what you're aiming at, AKA your goal. You're starting to zero in on something, whether it's because you felt like it was a threat, right? I'm just getting too heavy, or it's something that you really are excited about and you want to aim and point at that. The plan is how do we get to the target? How do we get to the target? And then the identity is how do we identify ourselves with that target, with that goal? 3 things that are essential when it comes to achieving your goal. This is why 92% of people fail, because they miss these key components. So earlier, I asked you to put down a song. Why? Because that song you identify with. It's just a song, you guys. It's just lyrics, music, words. Yet there's something that happened in your life when you first listened to that song. We go back and say, hey, when was that first time that you listened to that song you love? Oh man, I was out on a date with, my future wife. Oh, we were sitting back and we were with family and we were laughing. And then that song came on and we got up, right? And we started dancing. This is the same idea when it comes to our goals. If we don't identify with our goal, right, it's not something that we are attached to. And it's easy to go, now it makes sense. 43% of people who quit goals in the first month. Oh, we get it. We get it. Target plan identity. So let's get to it. Let's set the target, right? That's what we're going to dive into right now. And I'm going to take you through a process. I want you to make sure you write this down because I want you to repeat it year and year and year after year. Okay. When it comes to achieving your goal, 1% of achieving your goal is the target. Yet it's the most important 1%. It is the most important 1%. Because if I point at a target that I don't really want to hit, sure, I could hit it, but I don't care about it. And a lot of people set goals that they go like, well, I should, like, I guess I should lose 10 pounds. I should save more money. Do you care about it? No, not at all. Okay, well then you're not gonna follow through. So this 1% is very important. I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process to find that goal. Okay. So we're going to break down your goals into 4 categories. I want you to write this down. Okay. You're going to have 4 categories. First one, personal growth. Personal growth. Second, giving back. Giving back. Third is professional. And fourth is adventure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. The reason that we do this is because sometimes we get caught up. I know people who are in the business world, right? And they're just like, oh, I got my business goal. Nailed it. Here it is. Here's the whole plan. And I go, cool. But what adventures you taking this year? What do you mean? You got goals for business, but nothing for adventure or giving or personally? There's 4 key components to really hitting goals that you truly want. And so I'm going to stretch you in all 4 of those categories. So let's start off with personal growth. I want you to go down. We got the 4 categories. I want you to write personal growth. Okay. All in caps. Give yourself some space because we're going to be writing down as a list here. This is what I want you to do. Emily and I are going to set a timer for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I want your pen or pencil to keep moving the entire time. I want you to think expansive. There are no limitations here. You have the black card of life. You could do whatever you want. Do you want to learn how to play the guitar? Run that marathon? Learn how to speak 3 languages? Break through to a new you? What is it personally that you would want to accomplish? It doesn't have to be in this next year. It could be forever, years away. Don't restrict yourself. Don't get into this, guys. How am I going to get it done? I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to do this, and this. I have to sell my house. No. I want you to dream big here. Keep the pen moving. That's the most important part. Some of you guys might find this to be difficult. Good. This is going to be a good practice for you. So, Emily, will you set a timer for 3 minutes and let us know when it's done?
Yep, here we go.
3 minutes and counting, guys. Think about all the things you've wanted to do. Man, I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano. I want to sing in front of 100 people. I want to dance in a ballroom. I want to go to the Super Bowl.
Joel, I want to be the best country or swing dancer at the rodeo.
That's my goal. She knows. She knows. I got all my goals right here. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember, guys, no boundaries. Ever comes to mind, write it down. Even if you feel like it's not doable.
Have fun with this, guys. Yeah, take swing dance lessons. I already did it. Already started it. Monday nights. There's a little place in Sparks. 7:30. If you guys ever want to go swing dancing, if you're in Reno. I'm always looking for a dance partner. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Allow yourself to dream. Just keep it going. Anything and everything. Get a manicure in Italy. Hike Mount Whitney. Ride your bike down the Highway 1. Compete in a competition, a cooking competition.
About 10 more seconds to finish up your last thought or two. Time's up.
Boom. Time's up. Awesome. Awesome, you guys. So now we have a comprehensive list. What we did is we tapped into your subconscious, is being able to go playful. Anything could happen. Remember when you were a kid, Christmas Day, anything was possible. Yet we start getting older and we start putting constraints around ourselves. And then we go, well, I can't do that. I can't lose that weight. I never can. This won't work out. Well, abracadabra, you guys. With our words, we create. Did you know that's what the abracadabra stands for in Aramaic? With our words, we create. Huh. So what we did here is you guys just created some magic. Y'all literally are writing it down. We know you just 10x your chance of any of that happening by just writing it down. So now let's get a little skinny. We're going to get a little bit closer here. We're going to get a little bit closer. I want you to take the next 60 seconds or less. You have all those different goals written down. Really quickly, I want you to put a 1, 3, or 5 next to the goal. 1 year, 3 year, or 5 year. Don't think much about it. Go right now. Don't think much about it. Just pop it in there. 1, 3, or 5. Don't let yourself get into the subconscious. Don't overthink it. 1, 3, 5. Fifteen more seconds. 1, 3, 5. Don't think too much about it. Just throw it on there. Throw it on there. Little dash next to it. Cool. All right. Now we funneled it just a little bit more. Started off broad. Now we're funneling a little bit more. Now this is what I want you to do. I want you to go back, look at all your ones. Look at all your ones. I want you to circle your top 3. Okay. If you only have one, great. You only have one, circle one. Circle your top 3, the ones that really get you excited. I don't care what it is. The ones that make you feel like, oh, yeah, that would be so cool to be able to go do swing dance lessons every Monday night at 7:30. Anybody wants to come, go ahead and come. Just big circle. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, don't think too much about it. I want you to see how you feel. You should be like, oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, I want to do that. Awesome. Okay, guess what? I told you it was repeatable. What are we going to do now? We're going to repeat it. Now we're going to go to giving back. Okay, so whether you need a new piece of paper or not, I want you big capitalizations, giving back. We're going to be starting a 3-minute clock. And I want you to think, if you could give back to the world in any possible way, what would you do? Would you start a nonprofit for homeless pets? Would you give away your car to a family in need? Would you carry around $100 bill just so you can give it away? Just so you can give it away. There's a reason I have a $100 bill in the back of my pocket. I always carry a $100 bill because I can give it away. And that happened just because I did this exact process. So 3 minutes on the clock, allow yourself to really go. Allow yourself really to think, what could you do? How could you give back? To write a check for $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. To open up my home to refugees. To fly across the world and feed the needy. To go across the street and help my neighbor. This is one of my favorites. The giving back one. I've come up with some wild stuff. And done it. And done it. Write someone a letter of appreciation and love. That was one of mine for this year. A love letter. A love letter. Maybe one of you guys will get it. Keep that pen writing. Keep that pen writing. Anything, any way you could give back. Don't let yourself limit. Fundraise $1 million.
Right, write out your last thought.
Cool, guys. Now you know. Repetition is the mother of all skills. The reason that we're repeating this out and we're separating it, one, so you can focus on one thing, but now two, you're learning how to be able to set this goal. So y'all know what to do next. 1, 3, or 5. 1, 3, or 5. Don't think too much about it. Go, 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 go. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. If it's raising $1 million, maybe that's a 3-year goal. But it could be a 1-year goal. One, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. As soon as you're done with that, you know what to do next. Circle your top 3 for this year. If there's a 1 next to it, circle it. The one that you really get excited about. The one that goes, oh my gosh, I really want to write a letter of love and appreciation. "15 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. The reason that we're doing speed, guys, and we're putting time is because it really makes you tap into that subconscious. Right? It's like, oh, I gotta go. Okay, then I'll just, okay, what's the next? Oh, yeah, I'll do this. Right? And it takes that conscious mind out of like, well, how am I gonna do it? We learned that. We'll leave that for later. Cool. All right. Next, professional. Right? I know some of you guys are chomping at the bits. Some of you professional people are like, oh, yes, now we're in. 3 minutes, time to write out your professional goals. If you could make your job a perfect, what would it be? If you could make whatever you wanted to make, what would it look like? Do you want to own your own building? How many hours do you want to work? 4? 4 hours a day? 8 hours a day? You want to make $1 million? 6 figures, 7 figures? Do you want to work somewhere else? Do you want to work virtually? Write it out, dream it out. What would be a professional goal 5 years from now? 10 years, 20 years? Would you be a CEO? What would you be a CEO of? Emily, what would you
Want to
be?
be the best grandmother?
Oh, we're hitting family time. Yeah.
What was your question, Joel?
If you could be a CEO of anything, what would you be a CEO of?
What we're doing right now.
So Proclivity.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a test. That was a test, you guys, for Emily. Make sure she never leaves me.
We're doing what we love.
That's for sure. Keep that pen writing. Keep that pen writing. Keep that pen writing. Don't overthink it. Go big. Go way out there. Go way out there, Rachel. Go way out there. I see you thinking. I love the people that have their videos on. Body language is one of the main things that I look at. Vocalics, body language, the words that you say. It's the life of a life coach. Good job, you guys. Keep it going. Keep it going.
All right, right. Finish your last thought.
Boom. After you guys finish with the last thought, repetition is the mother of all skill. Emily, how many times have I said that since you've known me?
Countless.
Countless. We'll say 5 million. You're going to hear another 5 million. Okay. Repetition is the mother of skill. You know what to do. You know what to do. 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. Don't overthink it. 1, 3, 5. After you get through 1, 3, 5, circle your top 3. If you don't have a top 3, circle the 1. That has a 1 next to it. That has a 1 next to it. And don't worry, we're not forgetting about 3 and 5. They have a place. Either 1 or all 3. Either 1 or all 3. All right, now it's time to get silly fun. Oh, yeah, that's right, Emily. It's Venture time. This, you guys, this is like Christmas time. Okay. I just gave you full access to anything and everything in life. Oh, you want to go hang out with Will Smith? Have dinner with him at his house? Great. Put it down. Hey, you want to go ride elephant in Africa? Cool. Go do it. With Oprah? Oh, even better. That's even better. I want you to go wild here, because if you shoot for Mars, you might land on the moon. But if you just shoot for the trees, well, you're going to get the trees. So go big, because maybe we don't get with Oprah, but we're on that elephant. And maybe it's somebody that looks like Oprah. I don't know. 3 minutes, get crazy here. Adventure, endless. You have endless opportunities, endless resources. You have your own jet. You want to fly to the moon? Great. Let's do it. You want to wake up one day and just go, yep, calling in, going for a drive. 8 hours one way. Take 80 east. We'll see. Where I end up, I don't know. Go visit my friend that I've been talking about in Europe. Nope, time to book the trip. Take my whole family to Ecuador. You have all the money, all the resources, everything. Shoot for Mars, land on the moon. My 3 adventures: travel to 10 different states this year, go to Nashville and bar hop at all the country bars. I go to Nashville on the 31st, guys. And take a random flight with someone by pulling out your Southwest card. Yeah, that's a $500 Southwest card. I just keep it in the back pocket. That's going to happen. Emily, maybe I double up. I get somebody to do swing dancing. Then that night I go, cool, we're going to Nashville. We're going to swing dance at all the bars on Broadway.
You just hit them all at once. That'd be the best day ever.
I don't know, today is the best day ever.
I thought you'd say that.
Yeah, how many times have I said that?
Every day. Because it's true.
Keep it going, guys. This one's a fun one.
All right, one more thought. Finish it out. There we go.
Okay, guys, you know what to do. Repetition is the mother of all skills. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. One, 3, 5. Circle your top 3. You know what to do next. Circle your top 3. Well, the ones that get you excited. We're not thinking how we're going to do it. We'll get to that. We're thinking, man, that would be amazing. Swing dancing in Nashville. Yes, it will be amazing. $15 more seconds. Then it's time to start getting a little uncomfortable, folks. That was a big sigh right there, Rachel. I saw that. I saw that. I'm watching. I'm watching. All right, you guys. Here we go. Giddy up. Giddy up. We have now been able to create multiple targets. See, we weren't so close. We actually went backwards. And then we started stepping closer and closer until we go, ooh, that would be really freaking cool. I really like that. We've started to attach. We started getting emotional to a goal. When we have identity, there is nothing that's going to stop us. Yet, we now move on to the plan. A goal is just a dream without a deadline, without a plan, without specific. So this is what I want you to do. New piece of paper. What I want you to do is I want you to pick the top goal in each category for the next year. For the next year. Now, we're doing this right now to be able to just, because we have 90 minutes. Yet, what you can do is you can later pick your top 3, right? Take your top 3 for adventure, for giving back, But right now, I just want your number one. Just want your number one. Number one in venture, number one in business, number one in personal, number one in giving back. List them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Write them out. And if it's being super hard, like, man, it's being really hard to pick one. Go ahead, just take your top 3. Just take your top 3. We're only going to be working with one, though. You can take your top 3. If it's being too hard. And it's awesome if it's being too hard, because that means they're good goals. Cool. If you have now your top 4 goals, this is where we get specific. This is where we get specific. Because if your goal is, get paid to speak, right? I'm a public speaker, so get paid to speak. I'm going to give you guys some specific details that you want in each goal. Okay. So right now you might have that goal because we're very abstract, right? We were pulled back, but now we're going to get even more specific. We continue to come down the funnel. These are the things that I want you to have at least 1 or 2 in. Okay. When it comes to painting a very specific goal, there should be numbers in there. You should have some type of number or date. There should be a number or date in there. There should be names in there. I want to connect with more professionals. Who do you want to connect with? Oh, I want to connect with more life coaches. What life coach? Oh, I want to connect with Kimberly. When do you want to connect with Kimberly? Oh, shoot, man, you're asking a lot of dang questions right now. Okay, I want to meet up with Kimberly by January 31st. Oh, we got real nitty gritty. Okay. I also want you to put, I will meet up with Kim by January 31st. I know now exactly. I could hand that piece of paper to any Joe Schmo on the street and say, hey, what's my goal? They would read it off and they would say, to meet up with Kim by January 31st. Correct. Thank you. High five. And I'd move on with my day. So I want you to take those 4 goals and I want you to make sure, do I have a number in there or a date or a name? And does this start with I will? And does it start with I will? Do that for those 4 goals. We'll give you guys another minute or 2. Numbers, names, dates.
Places or destinations too.
Places and destinations. when you have those specific goals, I want you to pick one, put it in the chat box. If you want. If you don't want to, you're uncomfortable, I don't really want to share that information, that's fine too. If not, after you have gotten it, I want you to put it in the chat box. It could be one of the professional ones. It could be a adventure one, whatever one. Thanks, Lisa. This is starting to get down to the nitty gritty, guys, right? We went from funsies. Now we're getting tighter, and tighter, and tighter. So we get specific. So we know we have our theme way out here. Now we've gotten tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter. I'll retire in October. Yes, nice, Jack. I will book a paid speaking gig by September 20th. Ooh, that feels good, dude. Dude. Yes. That feels good. Jordan, nice. I'll go to Hawaii by January 1st, 2023.
Like that, Rachel.
Yeah, Rachel.
Ooh, solo trip?
Ooh, fly fish the Madison River. Count me in, Nick. Yes. Dates, and I'll tell you guys dates why they're so important. Nice, Cody. Yep. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Look at us taking action, putting it down. Wow, this is starting to become reality. Kimberly, count me in. Travel. Year of travel. Did I just abracadabra that? I did. Kimberly's a life coach as well. I'll see you there. Yes. OCR. I'm doing an OCR in March. San Luis Obispo. Anybody want to come? Yes, everybody's welcome to join. Heck yeah. Heck yes. Okay. Now we have a very clear goal. See what we're doing here? Okay, just like we did with the because earlier on our theme. Now I want you to put a why behind that. The goal you just wrote in there, I want you to put a why. Nick, why is it important? Why do you want to fly fish the Madison River? Kim, why do you want to go to Joshua Tree? All we're doing is we're adding the 33% now. You're going to really start connecting to this. Cody, why do you want to meet with real estate investors and purchase my first property? This is just affirming to yourself. Take a minute, put down the why. Put down the why underneath that goal. Ooh, Lauren, take a solo car camping trip. Heck yeah.
I'll go to Hawaii with you, Jordan. On my
Right?
list too.
Right? You guys see Cody's response there? You see where identity just came? It's not about a house anymore. It's about sustainable land. It's about his family. It's about his family being healthy. Yet if we never asked why, maybe he wouldn't have taken the time to think it out. Too often, guys, we don't ask ourselves why. Answer the why. I don't know why I ate that. Just answer it. We don't have to make it personal. We can just say, oh, I ate it because Emily brought me super delicious cookies. Damn right, I'm going to eat it. Okay, gluten-free cookies every time. You want my weakness, kryptonite, gluten-free cookies. You can have it all. Everything. I'd trade my house for gluten-free cookies. I shouldn't say that out loud. That's not. Okay, now we've gotten to this point. Oh man, we went broad. I got excited. Now I got a specific goal. Now we're going to test the identity, guys. See, this is where the nitty gritty comes. Because right now we're just in playland. This is what we're going to do. We're going to set a timer. What do we, 6:39. We're going to set a timer for, Emily, what do you think? Let's go 5 minutes. If we need to extend it, we can. Yeah. You guys have 5 minutes to take immediate action on your goal. Immediate action on your goal right now. Who do you need to call? What money do you need to put down? Do you need additional support? Call them. Who can you get on Instagram right now and say, hey, I'm doing this. In August, I'm going. Why August? Lauren, why not next week? See, a lot of times we want to put it way out. But what I'm asking you guys is to take some freaking massive action. I should see people getting on the phone. I should see you guys starting to type. Right? So I want you to go, if you need help, put it in the chat box. I'm not sure what to do next. I will tell you exactly what to do next. And it's going to get awkward.
Start researching that where you want to travel. Flights, prices, dates.
Book it, you guys. You want to do an OCR? Good. Get on there, sign up, book it. If it's already booked, looks like it's already booked, April 28th through May 4th. You want to meet some real estate investors? Good. Get on LinkedIn, start looking at real estate investors. Start contacting them right now. Want to fly fish in the Madison River? How much does it cost? What's the flight? Good. Transfer $700 into your savings account right now.
We see you, Allie. You have your kids making dinner.
I booked it yesterday. I booked it. Yes, of course she did. Of course she's a gangster. There's a baby.
Maybe think of one thing, Allie, that you can do when you put the kids down or first thing tomorrow. One simple thing that you can take action on. Start thinking about it.
When you guys start taking that action, I want you guys to start putting it into the chat. What'd you do? What'd you do? If you already did one, do another. It should make you feel uncomfortable. You should start getting sweaty. If you're like, I can put it away. Yeah. I'll get there. Nope. Move it 6 months faster. Cool, Jordan. Book a flight.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know the dates? Cool. Do what I did. Get a Southwest card. Get a gift card right now to yourself, $500. What's the cost of a flight? Nice, Rachel.
Yeah. Good job, Rachel.
Trying to make some amend with somebody? Call them. Tell them you love them right now. Yes, Rachel. Rachel, move on to the adventure goal. Move on to another goal if you want. We're going, guys. What do we have? How much time?
We have a little over a minute left.
Cool. Let's extend it another 2 minutes. We're going to extend it 2 minutes. Guys, you should get sweaty. Pull out the money. Call the person. You want to book a speaking gig? Good. Start emailing. Every business that you know, every business owner you know, hit them up on Instagram. Hey, I'd like to take you out to lunch. How about Thursday? I want to talk to you about a proposal I have for you. Cody, he just moved money into his savings account for a down payment. Boom. Who can you call? Who can you contact? Dude, love it. Jack blocked off 2 hours on Sunday. Nice.
Now, Jack, do you have a list of those people, or do you know when you get there, you know who to go to?
Yeah, I have a list of connections, and then I'm going to use Google as my right-hand man and do some research and just shotgun it out there.
Love it, dude. Love it.
Cool. $30 more seconds.
Should be uncomfortable, you guys.
Nick, do you have to check in with the wifey?
To be determined. We'll see.
TBD. Beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. Well done. Well done on taking action. Is anybody else willing to? Nice. Look at Spence. Booked a flight. January 2023. Boom. Write this down, guys. Action dispels overwhelm. Action dispels overwhelm. That's from my coach, Mark England, with Enlifted Coaches. One of the best things that he said to me, action dispels overwhelm. Because there's a big difference between intention and decisions. Make the decision, see what happens. Too often we want to be able to have the plan. Well, you know, when things get, make the move. You know how you're going to make that happen? Go do it. Go do it. And a lot of times it doesn't have to be huge amounts of money. It could just be, hey, I sat down, I looked up, how can I do swing dancing? Oh, they're swing dancing every Monday at this place? Great. For the next 4 weeks, I'm going every other week. Put it into my calendar, blocked it off. You want to put it in your calendar. If you do not block it off, you know what I guarantee won't happen? Your goals won't happen. Block it off. Put it into your calendar. Make the decision. Do it now. Okay. I'm going to leave you guys. How are you guys feeling? Thumbs up. How are you guys feeling? Or put in the chat box, good. How are we feeling right now? We've made a lot of movement here, guys. We've made a lot of movement, right? We're saying, hey, let's go. We've found things that we really enjoyed. Then we started putting it very specific. We knew to put dates or names or times or destinations. Now it's specific. Then we start putting it in our calendar. Holy crap, this thing's actually going to happen. Then we took immediate action. We took immediate action. What you can do from this point forward, we've taken the immediate action. I want you guys to remember this in twos. In the next 48 hours, I want you to make another move towards that goal. Okay, that's 2 days. In 2 weeks, I want you to make another move towards that goal. And in 2 months, I want you to make another move towards that goal. This is how you're going to approach every goal. You take an immediate action. What can I do right now? The bald eagle kicks its babies out of the nest, not knowing if they're going to fly or not. That's how we need to be. Nope, I just got to get out of the nest. It should feel weird. You'd be like, oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know if I can fly. Good, push yourself. Because then when you get out, you'll realize you'll start flying. Then you'll go, oh, cool, what's next? 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. 2, 2, 2. Very easy to remember. You can replicate this with any of the other goals that you have. 2, 2, 2. What I want you to do, I want you to put this in some type of Google document or some type of document in which you have easy access to. We wrote it down. Now I want you to be able at any point, pull it up. When somebody says, oh, what are your goals? Oh, cool, got it. Let me show you. Because this is what I want you to do as well. I want you to do it right now. Go into your calendar. First of the month. Go into your calendar, first of the month. Make it recurring, monthly, on the first. And it could be maybe the first Saturday, first Sunday, whatever day that you can put down 30 minutes, block out that time to review your goals. Because guess what? When you do it, you're going to be able to look back. And you're going to be able to go, oh, that's right. I already finished that one. Okay, well, what's next? I have another one. Oh, great. I have another one. You might start chipping away and you might start looking at that 3-year goal. Oh, shoot, I've already completed that one. Yet repetition is the mother of all skills, you guys. If we don't come back to it, we don't see it. If we don't see it, it's not a reticular activating system. If it's not a reticular activating system, we're not going to go after it. Life is going to overwhelm us, or it just happens. And our reticular activating system will connect onto something else. So once a month for the next 12 months, you're going to come back. You're going to review those goals. It's going to be on a Google document. You're going to be able to easily pull it up and go, oh, there it is. Yep. Do I need to get more specific? Do I need a new goal? Do I need to take immediate action? Go for it. Okay. And then a very important part. When you accomplish your goal, celebrate the heck out of it. You got 2 options. You can write it down. You can write down how proud you are of yourself. You know what I do? Videotape myself. I literally just said videotape. I just aged myself right there a little bit. Okay. Record yourself. And I talk directly to my future self. Joel, I'm so proud of you for setting that goal and accomplishing it. It was difficult. It was hard, but you knew you could do it. And I'm dang proud of you. Then I take that and I have an album. It's called Celebrations. Anytime I'm feeling a little bluesy, right? The imposter that comes around every once in a while and wants to doubt us. I go back to that album and I play those videos and I go, that's right, I did. Heck yeah. Or I pull out my journal that I wrote down. I did do that. Dang right. This is how we keep that identity sharp. We succeed. We celebrate. We are. We continue down that path. Okay. This is repeatable, folks. You can do this every year, every month, because guess what? Now you just have the next 5 years planned out. You did a 1, a 3, and a 5. And when you come back January 1st, 2023 on a Sunday, you can go right back through this. And maybe you'll see the 5-year and be like, oh yeah, I want to do that. But this is what I suggest. Don't look at it first. Do this over again on January 1st, 2023. Do this over again. Set a timer for 3 minutes. Do the same thing, because what you might find, because I've done it before, I'll look at this and I'll look at my other goals. And I'll go, oh, I really want that goal because I just repeated it again. I forgot about it, but that 3-year goal still is on my mind. Man, that just got moved up to the forefront. Okay. Here are your steps. We're going to leave you with one last thing. This is how you're going to be able to stay on track. What we talked about earlier, repetition. Keep my mind and my language pointed at a direction so I get to the destination. We're going to talk about something that it kills goals way too often. It's called soft talk. We soft talk ourselves right out of our goals. Right out of our goals. What is soft talk? I'm glad you asked, even though you didn't. Soft talk is the use of softening words to create excess uncertainty and avoidance about a particular concept or choice. The use of softening words to create excess uncertainty and avoidance about a particular concept or choice. Remember when we wrote down I should? Soft. Remember when we got to I can? Firm. We believed ourselves. Yet we run around all the time saying should. So I want you to have a new piece of paper. And if you've done this before, great. Repetition is the mother of all skills. Get out a blank piece of paper. You are going to write down these words. For the next 30 days, you are going to eliminate these words. Your life will change. Put a period at the end of it, because we've done it with enough people. I want you to write these words big, not just in the lines, big, 30 to 50% bigger than what you usually write. We're going to name them off here. And this is going to ring true to some of you folks. Some soft talk words that we use to get ourselves out of goals. Kinda. Write it down. Kinda or kind of. Possibly. Could. Should. Sorta or sort of, whichever one you use. Probably. I probably should book that flight. You probably should. I probably should eat better. I think it would be best if I go home. It's best that I go home. Maybe I should start tomorrow. I'll start tomorrow. I feel like sometimes I kind of, sort of wanna, I guess. Yeah, I guess I could. For all my business folks out there who write emails, just come on. Hey, Susan, I just wanted to check up on that report. Susan, I'm checking up on that report. Big difference. And sorry. A lot of people use sorry as a softening word. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I just don't think that I can. Take out the sorry. I can't. I can. Listen, guys. You are not responsible for other people's emotions. No means no. Yes means yes. Because they can't handle it, because they have trauma from the past, that's not your responsibility. You're actually disabling when you're softening. Doesn't mean you got to be a jerk about it, but you can simply say, no. Or this is one of my favorites. I prefer not. Hey, have some of this chocolate cake. I prefer not. No. These words, when used all the time, creates uncertainty and ambiguity. If you stand in the middle of the road, what's going to eventually happen? You're going to get hit by a car. And what do most people do? They turn around and go, why'd you hit me? What were you doing in the middle of the road? Take a stand. I will not. When we put soft talk, we put ourselves in the middle. We create uncertainty for ourselves and for others. Use this, and you will see that it will be the fuel to slowly burn towards your goals. I will book that trip. That trip is booked. I will call that person. I'll be there. How's that feel? Heck yeah. Beautiful. 6:59. 1 minute left. Coach Emily, what do you think?
Great job, Joel. Great job. Yeah, I'm excited for everyone. We'd love to stay connected. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to shoot us a message on Instagram, email team@proclivity.co, Emily or Joel, also at proclivity.co is our email, just our names. And again, please stay connected. If you have questions on how to move forward, shoot us a message. Thank you so much for coming.
We appreciate you guys. We love what we do. If you guys ever need help with setting goals, nutrition, lifestyle, this is what we do. We'll be coming back with more workshops. Emily's going to be taking over with the next one. We're going to be talking about metabolic flexibility and how to be able to burn body fat. Simple way to burn body fat. It's not confusing. It's not crazy. It's metabolic flexibility. We'll be breaking that down in our next workshop. We'd love to be able to have you guys. We'll keep you guys updated. You'll get a recording of this. If you guys need anything, as said, feel free to reach out. We appreciate you guys so much.
Have a great night, guys.
See you guys.